Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. This is episode 26. Let's get time going here. In the last episode, we took some pain for science, learning that pirates do in fact get to repair in between battles, so we just cannot deal with them yet. I actually could, though, go back and get some of these early ones we had to retreat from before we even had guns, and you know what, let's do that, because they seem very, very simple. So let's go and get some of that going. Let's see what else. We got the early bread and technically fertilizer up and running, so that's fine. And I was having a look in the science to see what other food there might be. There's corn, but that seems to only really just give us animal feed, and we don't have animals yet. There is soybeans, which looks like it will be a slight improvement. We'd have to mine limestone, but we can't build that anyway because we don't have red parts. So that is something we're going to be getting to soon. But just before we do, I actually want to pop down here and pick up this improvement for our generator. So I'll just grab that, because I think that'll be a pretty quick one. Which hopefully should make this whole section here just a little bit more efficient. And that's good. I like efficiency. Anyway, our forest is looking really good here. It looks like they're prioritizing the north end. Not that it makes much difference, but that seems to be what they're doing, and that's fine. How's our other ship doing? Okay, it's out at the moment getting us more oil, which is good. We still have lots, about a tank and a half or so. What I don't see is any indication, because this is the absurdities, so there's no indication of how long until that ship comes back, is there? At least not that I can see. Maybe there isn't, I'm just not seeing it. Either way, let's go check this way. This should be an easy fight. Oh yeah, absolutely effortless. Free stuff. And, oh, hello. Another ship. Oh, yes, please. Yes, we will absolutely sacrifice a ton of iron. Because then we can start, I don't know if I'll do the sulfur mine, but at least we'll have that option. Oh, very good. Oh, and you're back? Excellent. Okay, so that means we can now build, we'll have a reason to build another cargo docks, although whether I do another liquid one or do a solid one, I don't know. Until I decide what we're actually going to bring back with it, there's not much point in doing that, but either way, we are so low on iron. Well, it's a thing we're going to do, it's going to take a while. But yes, let's officially tell them that that is something we are going to do. Maybe I should just put in another blast furnace. Because I'm pretty sure it's a very long time before we get the next one, right? Yeah, because it's after we get the reds, then we also have to get into glass making, salt, and higher research. Yeah, it's going to be a very, very, very long time. So maybe I do just put in a second blast furnace. I didn't really want to do, but I think it's going to have to happen. So, why don't I just put it kind of right beside it? Then I can probably reuse a lot of the same lines. That's not lined up. That's going to bother me. Sorry, we're not doing that. We're going to line it up properly. You know, symmetry, very important. So what I could do for simplicity is I could split this. Instead of having two outputs, one to each, I could just do both of these outputs. Or excuse me, this to just output the one and the other one can output the other. And I think that'll be simpler. So we need a molten channel. So it's simply going to go here, and then it's going to go up. No, I'm not allowed to go up. Interesting. Why am I not allowed to go up? Interesting. Okay. Why is that? no none of those are relevant. Why am I not allowed? I'm pressing E and you can hear it. It's telling me no. Okay, plan B, we're going to just trim this pipe out and move it up so I can just go under it then. I shouldn't have to do that, but I will do that. Let's just clear that pipe out, and then we will quickly replace it. Yeah, you're willing to go up. That's so nice of you. And back down and reconnect. Did that completely wrong. Let's try that again. Right, one more time with feeling. Up. And back down. That's better. Okay, yes, let's go with that. Then this molten channel can just cut across like that. Perfect. And once that's in, we can disconnect this one. Actually, we can disconnect it now. I guess this will build pretty quick. We can disconnect that right now. There we go. Perfect. Actually, I missed one square. Right, now you also will need so a slag coming in. Oh, I left a little bit of a gap. Okay. That's a U shape. Oh no, I cannot join because that goes over that. Okay. We'll go over. No, we won't go over. Even when I go up. Okay. And you're not going to be conveyed in through that way. You're going to be conveyed in back here. That's fine. I may have to deal with that, but we'll sort that out another time. Actually, I have a second. Maybe I'll just give it its own, right? Maybe that would be even easier. Let's just do that. Yeah, we'll just cut through here and to there. Yeah, that's much, much better. Alright, let's get rid of all this. So, I know, this is painful. I know, it's painful. Okay, come out here, come across, and up, and connect. Okay, one more time. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. It's this one I need to do, not these. Right, one more time. With feelings, etc., etc. Okay, that's absolutely not going to work. All right, plan C is we come out this way and loop all the way around. This is horrible and I hate this, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh, this is such a mess. Oh, I feel dirty just building this. Okay, well, because that's so high, trucks should be able to get under it, so that part at least should be okay. Right, we weren't bothering to do those, so we're not going to do that again, but we do need the steam output, which just a general pipe should be able to handle. And this can just go under here. And where exactly does that go? Basically just to this one, right? That should be fine. Okay, so that's horrible, and not the route I was planning on taking, but it certainly should do the job. And this being plenty high enough. Something can't be reached. Oh, you got stuck in here because you won't go across that. Alright. No problem. That's probably too close to here, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's too close to that. Will you let me do it there? Kind of? This is terrible. That can't possibly be helpful. No, we're almost certainly not gonna... No, we're not doing this. No, that's not happening. So why can't you get out here? You should be able to get to that one. Well, maybe I need ramps across these? Oh, this is such a mess. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Time for a mess. Just get rid of all this. And then we'll redo all this. Okay. So, flat conveyor. This needs to come out of here and immediately go up for a couple, and then it can come back down. At least it would be able to if this was not in the way. You need to go as well, please. Thank you. Right. Okay. Yes, thank you for that. Okay. Now, these need to be up. Why are you going so far over? Alright, why don't we start from this end then? Right. What are you dodging? Is there something there I can't see? There is something there, right? Isn't there? What is happening here? Right, just like that. You go over a couple squares and then come back down and connect, and you're happy. You then can come up here, go up. Are you allowed to connect upwards? Yeah, it looks like it. So, again, hideous, but I think that should work. This is not the mess I thought I was playing with today. When you say ship is fully repaired, do you mean... Oh, you mean this one, not the one we found over here. Yeah, we haven't delivered anything there yet. That's fine. Okay. Alright, there's mechanical storage as well. Now let's make sure this is okay before we get too otherwise involved. But this certainly looks like it should be okay. Until this actually runs, we won't see. And this won't run until this is done. No, you should not be paused. Have they just not got to it yet, or are they not able to get to it? It's a very important distinction. A very important distinction. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize this pipe. So at least we have iron being produced still. Thank you so much. You now should have, yes, you are now capable of outputting, which means you are in fact running again. Okay. Now you really don't need two channels coming out. I know that was the point of that was that you could have two of these running at a time, but you really didn't need it for that. But anyway, that's fine. So you are now up and running. So steel, or excuse me, iron is happening again. That's the critical point. Now the rest of these I don't think matters so much what order they get done in. As long as they get done, it's all fine. Alright. Which one of you is making... You are making the yellow parts. I need the white parts. That is you. Yeah, it's iron we're stuck on. Okay, so we do just have to be patient. We are fixing the iron, but it will take some time. Okay, well, let's speed up here and get this going. I'm going to wait on this until this is done, because I don't want to be using even more parts. So we definitely need this to be going to get the iron situation sorted. Very important. Storage, yeah. It's probably not a great spot for that, but I'm not going to worry about moving it right now. Oh, I never did upgrade this storage. Well, it doesn't really need it. I should at some point, but I don't think it's critical. I'm going to try to remember to come back and do that, but it's not immediately urgent. Same with all these. None of them have been done either. Okay, so I definitely have more of that to do, but that's fine. I don't want to be using any more parts of any kind right now, so I want them all to happen here. In fact, maybe we should start arbitrarily prioritizing stuff. Right, so you get first crack at parts, you get second crack at parts, and then you get third crack at parts. There. Okay. Right. And what I actually might want to do temporarily is shut off the yellows, so we're not wasting parts it makes. I know we're not making a whole lot at the moment, but I don't think we're making any. Are we so scuppered for iron? Iron is running. I'll just keep an eye on it and see where it's actually going, just in case something's happening here that I'm not aware of. Okay, so it's definitely getting to the warehouses. You have it, you are bringing it, bringing it here. Right. Import priority, not really. Thank you. That's the problem. Okay. I probably should have guessed that, but anyway. I just want to wait and make sure the next truck that comes here is in fact not going over there. Somebody come pick these up, please. Someone? Anyone? Anyone? There's lovely iron here. One moment, please, folks. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's get going here. What were we doing? We were sorting out the iron, specifically the parts here. I did the priorities already. Oh, right, I was over here waiting to make sure somebody would actually pick up the iron and take it where it belongs. Yes, to one of these. Doesn't matter which one. Well, maybe mechanical parts is not really the priority, but at least it's not going to the shipyard yet, because we don't want that to have priority. We need to get this rolling, and I'm going to need to remember, very important, to put the yellow parts back on one of these. Doesn't matter which one, but one of these. Probably this one. Very, very important. Because if I forget, we are going to run out of them, and then I'm going to be very, very confused. Alright. Still am not seeing... Not seeing much happening in terms of parts here. Why am I still not seeing much in the way of parts here? What's happening? Are we still not good? Or are we still using up too many mechanical parts? Okay, you know what we're going to do then? We're going to do that, and that should make it slightly more obvious which one I would rather have. Yeah, absolutely. We always will want... No, that's vehicle parts. That's not the one I want at all. You're actually not even making construction parts at all. You are And you are. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Either way, I see these happening now, so I know that at least is good. It's still very slow. And until we get this iron sorted, it's going to stay slow, but at least you are going. Are you actually so fast now? Maybe you do actually need a second one of these. Or one of these, then. Even though they were sitting there idle most of the time. Well, okay. Maybe I'll just put in a third metal caster. I don't know if I need 4, but maybe I do need 3. So let's do that. If I put you over here somewhere... No, that's not going to be a great spot. Maybe back here. Oh, this is ugly, but let's try this. If I do something like that, then you'll be fine. Now this one's going to have the same problem though, unless I can somehow balance between these. Maybe? That I'm not so sure about. Okay, you are ready to go. And because I copied, it actually copied these settings too, which is very convenient. So can I join these and have them split the load? I don't know. We will find out. Either way though, iron production now is back up to full. So that can only be a good thing. This is just hideous. I just feel dirty having done this. Anyway. So far they are still keeping up with this, so that should be okay. Yep, you are going to be iron, and only iron. Just a couple more parts to finish that pipe, please. Thank you so much. And yes, it looks like they are, at least potentially, let's see here. We filled this pipe, but I don't see it then passing on. So maybe that's not actually working? Oh, that's disappointing. That does mean I'm going to have to put in another... Okay, that's fine. Let's plunk in another caster. Gotta be careful I get the exact square here. Alright, one more caster. Which will pull it down here somewhere. Leave a bit of a gap for trucks, that's fine. Molten channel. Like so. Perfect. Okay. So we'll let them do that. I will now put my... which one was I using for this? I suppose it doesn't terribly matter. We'll just use you. Put those back on. So we are at least going to be getting some yellow parts again. And I'm going to put this in, but we won't really have time to deal with it because I'm running out of time now. But let's see if I can figure out how this works. So, we now will have a flywheel. Okay, so I think I temporarily have to take these apart to put that in. Okay, so I'm going to pause because this is going to be... we're going to be very low on power while we're doing this. Okay, so that's power out. And then generators. And we'll do 2 of them again. Perfect. And hopefully they get that done quick enough before we completely tank out of power here. But they are doing an excellent job on it, so I think we're going to be okay. Interesting, you're still able to spin, even though these aren't done being built yet. Interesting. Doesn't make any sense, but I like it. So it's going to take iron. Yeah, that's got to happen, boys. Thank you. Okay, so you spin up. Letting you spin up. And then we have power again. And all things being equal, this should be far more efficient. Automatically paused. Ah, yes, there we go. Auto balance. Perfect. Okay. Good. I think that has sorted that problem, and I think our iron production now will be much, much nicer. It's certainly looking a lot better. These are splitting nicely. It's a shame I couldn't merge them into just having the 2 inputs go up to 3 outputs, but it's fine. I just was trying to save some space, but this will be totally fine. Alright, we are going to call it there for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good one. See ya.